The 2000-year-old India-Egypt link. Tamil-Brahmi scripts discovered.
Welcome back. You're watching NewsX. I'm Udar Pratap Singh. A remarkable archaeological finding is rewriting what we know about 8 pharaohs, including Tutankhamun, were buried, and the Valley of the Queens, which contains the tombs of other prominent queens. The site is UNESCO World Heritage Site and is a major tourist attraction, offering visitors a glimpse into ancient Egyptian art, architecture, and religious beliefs. The discovery of Indian scripts emerged from a detailed study conducted in 2024 and 2025 by 2 scholars, Charlotte Schmidt, professor at the French School of Asian Studies in Paris, and Ingo Strock, professor at the University of Lausanne in Switzerland. Their research builds on earlier surveys of the Valley of the Kings, most notably by French scholar Jules Bellat, who the inscriptions are short and personal. Names and phrases were scratched into stone walls, sometimes placed high above, including present-day Gujarat and Maharashtra. Together, they suggest that traders from across India were present in Egypt during the Roman period. Amongst the most striking discoveries is the repeated appearance of the name Sikai Kuran. The name appears 8 times across 5 different tombs, sometimes positioned near entrances and sometimes carved high on interior walls. In one instance, this inscription is placed nearly 400 meters above the ground, indicating that it was meant to be seen. Scholars say the name itself is revealing, while the first part Sikai may be linked to the Sanskrit word Sikha, meaning tuft or crown. The second part, Quran, is unmistakably Tamil. It is rooted in the word Quram, associated with victory and slaying, and appears in Tamil traditions linked to kingship and warfare. The root is echoed in the name of the Chera warrior goddess Koravai and in the term Koravan, meaning king. The name is not unknown elsewhere. Variations of Quran appear in Tamil-Brahmi inscriptions from southern India, including those from Pugalur, the ancient Chera capital dating back to the 2nd or 3rd century CE. It also appears in earlier discoveries at Berenike, an ancient Red Sea port city that served as a major gateway for Indo-Roman maritime trade. Other Tamil names identified in the Valley of the Kings include Kopan, Katan, and Kiran. One inscription reads Kopan Varata Kantan, translating to Kopan came and saw. Another version of this phrase appears alongside the name Sikai Koran. Scholars note that this wording closely resembles Greek graffiti found at the site, suggesting that Indian visitors may have read Greek inscriptions and consciously adapted the style. This detail, researchers say, offers a rare glimpse into cultural exchange at a human level. It suggests that Indian traders were not isolated outsiders but observant participants in a shared travel culture, engaging with the languages and customs they encountered. One Sanskrit inscription carries particular historical weight. It records that an envoy of a Shaharata king came here. The Shaharata dynasty ruled parts of western India in the 1st century CE, and this inscription provides direct evidence of official or semi-official Indian presence in Egypt during that period. Historians say the findings significantly deepen our understanding of Indo-Roman trade, while ancient writers like Pliny and Ptolemy documented Roman voyages to India. Physical evidence of Indians in travelling far into Roman-linked territories has been scarce. Until now, archaeological attention had largely focused on port cities such as Berenike along the Red Sea coast. Well, these inscriptions shift that focus inland into the Nile Valley itself. They show that Indian traders were not merely docking at ports and returning home, but were staying long enough to explore Egypt's interior, including sites far removed from commercial hubs. Experts describe this as clear evidence of two-way movement during the Roman period. The presence of Indian names alongside thousands of Greek graffiti underscores the Valley of the Kings as a cosmopolitan site visited by travelers from across the ancient world, and now unmistakably from India as well. Archaeologists note that the Nile Valley and the Red Sea forced a crucial connective corridor between Rome and the Indian Ocean world. For Tamil traders from the Malabar coast, this region was not just a trade route but a space of exploration and encounter. What these inscriptions ultimately reveal is not just the scale of ancient commerce, but the mobility, curiosity, and agency of the people behind it. Long before modern ideas of globalization, Indian traders were navigating foreign landscapes, engaging with distant cultures, and leaving behind traces of their journeys at Tamilakam. Even during later periods, when trade patterns shifted, cotton and other industrial products from Tamil country, the royal treasury benefited and export merchants accumulated substantial amounts of Roman currency. Large numbers of Roman, there may have even been a Roman settlement near Madurai, and that small copper coins bearing Roman emperors' images were minted locally. Taken together, this evidence shows that contact between Tamilakam and the Mediterranean world was structured and sustained. In that context, the Tamil-Brahmi find in Egypt appears far less surprising. Modern historians, with rare tangible proof that ancient India was not on the margin of the world, but firmly woven into its earliest global networks. To understand the significance of the Tamil-Brahmi discovery in Egypt, it is important to look at the long history of trade between ancient Tamilakam and Rome.
The 2000-year